Hello everyone, this is your boy Teacher S. You can call me Serene, that's all good too. So today we're going to talk about how to quit your job, the teaching job, especially if you are teaching in China. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience, how it happened for me to have to quit. Not really quitting, but it is what it is for the most part. So basically, let me start backward, like because I had to leave my job two times, and some of them didn't end up well. So I think it's important for new teachers and everybody in concern to have a look at this. Maybe it's gonna help somebody to take better decisions that I took. So at first I was working at Giraffe, and it was a big kind of school in here in China. I am not a native speaker. I am from the Republic of Congo, and not only that, I'm black. At some point, it's not. It wasn't very common for them to employ these kind of people like me, and I was not having the legal visa to teach. I was using the student visa, so there were a lot of reasons for which they wouldn't like take me. So by the way, I got there and I got the demo. I did my stuff because at first, when I was doing some sort of sending my CVs and shit like that, it wasn't working. So I just had to go like at the place and do the demo. I went there. I told them I'm looking for a job. They say, okay, what can you do? I was like, okay, let me get in the classroom and show you what I can do. I got in the classroom. I did what I had to do, and they say, "Wow, you are doing a lot in this country." Yeah. So for the most part, yeah, they gave me the chance, but they say kind of a probation period for me, and around like a month or two, they will check out if I can keep up the same kind of level, and then give me the normal salary because they were giving me something around. I'm gonna tell you the amount. Actually, I don't really mind. So yeah, it was something around 12K, and they say after I passed the probation, it was gonna be 14K because it's a big school. Like the native speakers there, they got more than 15K per month. But for me, because how I look and things of a kind too, it was what it was. So like I got to get to do it that way, and I was looking for money too. So I went there for the first 2 months. I was, booming up, and they began to like me and things of a kind. The kids and everybody was pretty cool. But the thing is that the bank account wasn't improving. The money thing it wasn't improving. I was like, okay, but we've reached already 2 months. I got there around like 4 or 5 months. Still, they were not giving me the salary increase thing because I passed this probation thing long time ago. And I just had to tell them, okay, for this month, if you don't give my stuff correctly, I'm just gonna have to change my move. They said, okay, next month. The 6th month we got there, they said, no, this month, like we said for this month, it was gonna be the next month, and so you have to wait again for the month come. I was like, okay, no, okay, I'm not feeling good at all. I need 30 days break because I was just looking for a reason to let them fire me or things like that. But they said, okay, we cannot give you 30 days, but we're gonna give you 2 weeks. I said, no, I need 30 days break. I'm not feeling good. I can't take it anymore. And they say no, so you want to quit and things like that, and it got complicated, and for the most part they ended up cutting off my salary. They took me down around like 5K, but that was okay. That was not a big deal for me. Let's go back to the next story now. It's even worse than what happened at Giraffe. So I was in a school of a kind. The name of the school is Play ABC, yeah, Kids ABC or Play ABC or things like that. So that school, it's in a sort of village called Changla, and they have some traditional way of teaching English and things like. It's a kind of very old kind of school. They have a lot of rules, like you cannot use your phone in the office during the working hours. You cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do that. But like, in the beginning, because I was a little bit focused on the focus, just working, but the more it got into stressing my feelings and shit like that, I was like, okay, this place is not really my stuff. I'm not fit for this place. So first of all, in the beginning of that job, they got me into like a probation period too. And for them, this probation thing, it takes you down 3K. They were taking me down 3K because my salary was like 15K, and they were taking me down 3K. So the first month I got, like, because I got there in the middle of a month, so the first month they took me down some money. The second month I had to pass the probation. At this village is very, like, this village school is very, it's a whole lot of drama, man. Like, they ask you to record a video of 1 hour 30 minutes with the little kids that cannot really control themselves, and they expect you to make it perfect. They have a bunch of stories, like yeah, you need to, the kind of teamwork they do. You are new to a place, and you cannot really be so friendly, kind of, they expect you to work in a team where you don't know how the people work together and things like that. You are supposed to observe at some point how they do, and then for you to try to match. But as you come in, because of the probation thing, they expect you to be so kind of team working shit, that even those Chinese teachers too, they are very stupid at some point, because in the classroom, if they have a problem with how you do the class and things like that, instead of just coming to tell you, they will go and tell to the boss. So basically, it's like these kind of people, how can you manage to work in a team with them? Meanwhile, like everything you say, they will not just reply to you. They will go and report. It's like a little complicated story. So basically, I got into that shit, and but I passed the probation, even though they took me, because the second month I did the probation thing. They set the video every day. They were coming to my classes to check and stuff like that. I passed this thing, and they said when it comes to pay my money for the third month, they said no, because you passed the probation at the end of the month, so we are not going to pay you this month. We will pay the next month. So your probation thing we count from the next month. So I had to wait again for the fourth month to get my normal salary, and they were taking me down 3K. Can you imagine? We got another teacher in that school, and that teacher also got, we were very close with him. So he showed me his probation kind of thing. For him, they were not taking him 3K. They were taking him 1K. And I was like, wow. So I thought it was a rule here to take people 3K when it's a probation time. But basically, it's kind of, they choose the kind of people where they can mess more with. And so, because I'm a type of person, I'm very calm. I'm very focused on my focus. I don't really show my feelings anyhow. So I was like, so because I didn't say anything, they would just thought they could just mess with me like that. Okay, fine. And they, like, I was now looking for a reason to kind of find my way out of this place. First of all, they were making me feel uncomfortable, and a lot of things I didn't like about the city. Like, there's no place to have fun. It's very boring and things like that. So we ended up, because I was still using the student visa, and I told them, okay, you can do the visa for me, because I think my visa is going to expire soon. And they said they're going to check. They went to check. In that village, they have rules there. You need to have 2 years from the date of your graduation. You guys have 2 years more for you to get the work visa. So it was a bit difficult, and they told me no, they can do that. And I said, okay, I'm gonna work on the visa myself. So I got a sort of company visa in Shanghai, and the company visa in Shanghai was pretty cool until they say that if you want to get the work visa in Shanghai, you have to be a resident of Shanghai. So basically, I had to go to live in Shanghai, and then I was like, wow, that's like a sort of God's work for me. I just had to tell that school. Like I told them like 3 months ago, before for them to get ready to move on. So I told them, okay, I got this stuff, but there's a problem because I have to go to live in Shanghai and things of a kind. They say, oh, it's a bit difficult for us to do now because we're gonna change the teachers and the parents might complain and shit like that. I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna give you some time. You take the time you need to find a new teacher and explain to the parents and things like that. So they say, okay, that was like 3 months ago. Now we are in June, right? So they say to me that the 20th of June, 2 months and some days, we're gonna find a teacher and then you can leave. I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna stay until the 20th of June and then leave. So I was there waiting for them to find a new teacher. But the point is that I fucked up with my life because on the 30th of June, they finished to abuse me with these. They had so many activities like Dragon Boat Festival, all the shit, like a lot of shit they were having around there. But like I say, I when I do my thing, I do it without taking down stuff. I was fully into the shit. So I got the things done, and once I finished with that shit, because they finished, like they just wanted to use me for those parties and things like that. So they called a new teacher. They already gave a call to the guy to come over because they were giving me apartments too. So they already gave a call, and they asked me to consult with them. And they, instead of even the boss talking to me, they sent me one little girl, like the manager of that place, I guess. And she came to tell me that, okay, you got to move. And they even, because they already called the teacher to come there, and they said, because it was Sunday, and they told me that I should leave before Monday morning. It's like less than 24 hours to kind of relocate, It was a bit like I was like, wow, like you guys are doing a lot. Today is the 30th, and we agreed that you're gonna do the stuff on the 20th. But they said no, like okay. I was like, it is what it is. So, not only that, they didn't stop there. They say they are not gonna pay my salary because I've caused some damages to the company. And we're like, wow, we just talked about that like 3 months ago. You say, first of all, I was working for them illegally. I'm working with a student visa, and this contract is not supposed to be kind of very, it might come across when there's a problem, but there's no problem. We are discussing like humans. We are negotiating something here. But then they didn't pay my money. They kicked me out. Now I'm in a hotel. I'm in a hotel. I'm paying around like 300 RMB per day, a night. The point is that's a whole lot of money because they didn't even pay me for that. And I'm also stuck in here because I don't have my passport. My passport is in Shanghai for the working visa process. I've asked the immigration to stop the process, send me the passport, so that I can travel. And so I'm stuck in that small village here, and it's not easy, man. So this is the kind of life we are living here with these people. I think if there's something to learn from my story, I would suggest you, whenever you want to quit a job here, even though you have a reason to quit the job, you don't need to explain that to these people. Unless, I don't know, man, I don't know, maybe your employers or whatever the stuff it is are kind of different people. But for my experience, I've experienced them like 3 times already. They are not very much into the passionate way of living or things like that. It's all about the money, how much they can take down from you. And they don't lose anything. They are always they don't care about you at all. Once they finish to use you, they will use you. They will treat you like the toilet papers. They just and drop you down there. But that's for the most part. This is my little story. I hope it's gonna help somebody to, next time you gotta move. If you don't like the place where you are, just wait for your salary. If they pay on the 15th, get away and text them when you've left the city already, because it's a bit, unless you finish your contract with them, okay. But if not, if it's something that you have to stop in the middle, don't even try to aware them, because they will plan ahead to fuck with you. And if I think sharing is caring. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad about some people, because we need them here to make the money we want, but you just need to be better. And I believe myself too, I've learned a lot from this place, and I hope to become a better person next time, and take better decisions, because I've lost a whole lot of money. I've worked for more than 30 days and didn't get paid, and now I have to go and fix my visa things, and I'm really in need of money, but they don't give a fuck. It is what it is. So it was good talking to you, and hope you got something nice from this video. We're here to help each other. It was nice talking to you too, and bye bye everyone.